What's up, Movie Warzone? So my name's Jackson. I'm here to compete. I've had a couple of shots in other leagues, and I've been really excited. Got too much in my head, and this time I'm taking a step back. I'm breathing a little bit more. I'm thinking about my answers before I give them, and I'm really excited to see where I can go in this league because I know that if I improve here, I can improve everywhere else. As for my opponent today, I don't know too much about her. I'm excited to see how this goes. I think we both have the opportunity to be really good competitors today. So hopefully we both do really well, but I do just a little bit better.
Hey, Warzone World. My name's Marisol. I'm pretty fresh to all of this. I've been a Schmodown fan for years, but this is my first trek. I'm really green into the fan leagues, and I'm really excited to become a part of this community. I love movies. I'm a pretty shy person, but where I come alive is movies and movie trivia. So I'm just here to show you what I got. I got no expectations, so I'm just gonna have some fun. My competitor seems like a great guy, and I'm looking forward to taking him out. So either way, it should be a good time. But I'm up for anything. So here I am. Let's see what I got.
Hello, everybody, and welcome back to Multiplex and Movie Warzone. We've got two debut competitors going up against each other. We've got Marisol Mariah going up against Jackson Latner. I think this is going to be a really fun match. But on the desk today, we've got Tony Heald. Tony, how are you feeling about this match?
Yeah, it's looking like it's going to be a really interesting match. We've got two people with a bit of experience in other leagues. So coming into the Warzone, let's see. Well, the Warzone World, as it's now been dubbed, which I'm now dubbed. I don't care what you say. We are now the Warzone World.
Yeah, I like that. We're the Warzone World now. We are not Movie Warzone. We are just Warzone World. Welcome. But no, I think this is going to be a really fun match. Jackson, I know it's played over in like MTFO, and it's done pretty good there. And Marisol McKee did really well in her Full Metal Classic match that she played. I think that's the only match she's played. I might be wrong.
I believe so. Doing my research.
There might be others, but she did a really good job. I believe she won that match. So I'm very excited for both these competitors. I think this is going to be a really fun match. So without further ado, let's bring everybody into the ring ready to fight. So introducing first, making his Multiplex Movie Warzone debut and his in general Multiplex debut, it is Jackson the Lantern Latner.
Hello, everybody. I'm here to light up the Warzone world because that was Marisol's idea, but it does sound really cool. So yeah, she seems great.
Okay. And introducing second, making her Multiplex Movie Warzone debut, it is Marisol McKee.
Hey, everybody.
Okay, now that everybody's in the ring, ready to rumble, let's get started here as we go into round one. Round one's going to work like this. Our competitors are going to receive 8 different questions, 8 different categories. They're going to be writing their answers down on a whiteboard or a piece of paper if they prefer. And if they get all 8 questions correct, they do get a bonus question. 3 repeats and a challenge are provided to both competitors should they need them. So without further ado, let's get started with question 1 if both competitors are ready to go. Okay, question 1. And in the category of animated movies, these are movies drawn on hand or by computer. What was the subtitle of the third Madagascar film?
By the way, you said drawn on hand. So it's literally just someone walking around just like, hey, look at my movie.
Oh, yeah. You didn't know the Madagascar movies were all just done with hand puppets?
Ah, I did not know that.
Yeah, it's very impressive. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Let's start with Marisol.
Europe's Most Wanted.
And Jackson.
Europe's Most Wanted.
Both correct. Out of the gate.
We're off to a barn burner.
Go to our next question, read by Tony.
Yep, so we are going to comedies. Who stars as a college student, Josh Parker, who goes on a road trip to retrieve a sex tape in the 2000 film Road Trip?
I've never seen this film, but
I watched it when it came out because it was all in that era of just like weird road trip movies, which has a ton of boobs in them. And
Yeah,
I was a
like
child.
that, Road Trip, American Pie 2.
Yeah,
They're
Euro
all
Trip.
the same. Yeah. 5,
And now I've Scotty Doesn't Know stuck in my head.
3, 2, 1. That is a good song. I like that.
And you
song.
do
Let's
too.
Start with Jackson.
I said Seth Green.
And Marisol?
Breckenmeyer.
That is correct.
One half of Franklin and Bash.
That is also correct.
It's just a good show.
Okay. So Marisol does take the first lead as we get into our third question, the category of movie taglines. What 80s film has the tagline, "One man's struggle to take it easy"?
The Jacoby Bancroft story.
That is technically, I'm not sure about that. Jacoby Bancroft is a great competitor, though. One of our favorites here. 5.
I don't really like him. I don't
Can I
rate
get a
him.
repeat?
Okay, first repeat for Jackson. What 80s film has the tagline, "One man's struggle to take it easy"?
Do you think you would have done well in the 80s?
No, I don't think I would have. I think I would have been stuffed in a locker and forever, probably.
Yeah, that makes sense. I imagine you just
Yeah.
in there like 30 years later, just like, help me.
5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Let's start with Marisol.
Ferris Bueller's Day Off.
And Jackson?
I didn't have it.
Ferris Bueller's Day Off is correct.
Okay, so we are moving up a decade to the 90s. And in the beginning of Unforgiven, what is the occupation of William Will Money, the film's protagonist?
This is one of my favorite westerns.
I've not yet to see it.
Oh, it's actually good. It's actually good. I feel like you'd enjoy it.
Yeah, probably. I know. I've always had a thing with westerns because it was like an old man's
4,
thing. I never gotten into
3,
it.
2, 1.
Can you repeat?
Yep, first repeat for Marisol. In the beginning of Unforgiven, what is the occupation of William Will Money, the film's protagonist?
I think I did a really good impression of you.
Yeah.
That was like
people
spot
couldn't
on.
have- nobody could have told that was actually you doing that voice the whole
I
time.
know.
5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Pens down. Let's start with Jackson.
I had that he was a bartender.
And Marisol.
A rancher.
I don't think we can accept rancher. We were looking for farmer. Farmer, very
I
close.
knew it.
Yeah. I think rancher technically can only do with cows.
Yeah. Yeah.
Okay, so we do go over to our fifth question in the category of Oscars, the awards. Holly Hunter won her only Oscar for her performance in what film? I've never seen. I like Holly Hunter a lot, actually.
Yeah, I do as well.
She's one of my favorite actresses.
Yeah, I was put down. Who's the best double initial person, Bill? So the best actor with the same first letter and same last letter.
Ooh, that's a good question, actually. I don't know. Yeah, I'd have to think about that. 5, 4, 3.
I can't actually think of any other. Helen Hunt.
1. Yep. Let's start with Marisol.
This is wrong. Raising Arizona.
And Jackson.
I said As Good as It Gets.
Both of those are incorrect. We're actually looking for the piano. The piano.
Piano.
Okay, next question over to Tony.
Yep. So we're going to directors. Who directed Juno?
One of my all-time favorites, actually. I really enjoyed Juno.
I went back and watched it. It just doesn't. The writing doesn't feel right to me anymore.
I think it's so of the time that I kind of view it as like a period piece. Like it's set in the 2000s. 5.
That guitar's actually named after Juno
3.
in the movie.
2.
True
1.
story.
Pens down. Let's start with Marisol.
Oh, Ivan Reitman. It's Jason.
It is Jason Reitman.
Jason Reitman is the correct answer. It's okay. We've had multiple competitors make that exact mistake before in a match that Tony was a part of.
Yeah.
So
That's not the part anyone remembers now, is it?
that was not the moment in the match that people actually remember. But it's okay. Again, a lot of people have made the mistake.
Yeah.
We go into our next question, our penultimate question. Not penultimate, or Brian Michaels will get very mad.
And put next over
In the
your face.
category of horror, Nicholas Hoult eats Dave Franco's brain in which 2013 horror comedy?
If you had to eat a brain of an animal for like 100 grand, would you do it?
Nah, I'm good.
There's some places where it's delicacy, like that Indiana Jones stuff was actually real. But people
5,
eat brains.
4, 3, 2, 1. Well, I'm not Indiana Jones. Let's start with Jackson.
Warm Bodies.
And Marisol.
Warm Bodies.
Both correct.
So it's 1 point in it as we go to our final question, which is in dramas. Something that you say for your
Mama.
Boatman. Thank you.
I'm not finished. I'm not doing the line anymore, Tony. It got old.
In 2006's Babel, what two actors played married couples, Richard and Susan Jones?
Yeah. I think this is a really good match so far.
Oh, yeah, absolutely.
It's doing really well, actually.
Mm-hmm. And the host as well, especially the co-host.
Yeah, the co-host is fine. The main host is
And my neck is as white.
4, 3, 2, 1. Let's start with Marisol.
Brad Pitt and Kate Blanchett.
And Jackson?
I just drew the Tower of Babel because I had no idea.
Marisol is correct. It is Brad Pitt and Kate Blanchett. So if I am not mistaken, we are ending round 1 with Marisol in the lead with 5 points, Jackson with 3. Is that correct? Okay.
Yeah.
5
hand gestures and everything.
As we go into the wheel round. The wheel round is going to work like this. There are 10 different categories on our lovely wheel from wheeldecide.com. You're going to get a chance to spin the wheel. If you like what you spin, you can keep it. Or if you don't, you can spin again, but then you are stuck with whatever you spin. You're going to get 5 questions, whatever category you spin. If you get it right, you get 2 points. You go to multiple choice, you get 1. Or if you get it wrong, the opponent gets a chance to seal. Marisol is in the lead, so she will get to choose whether to spin or defer first. But first, we will bring up the lovely wheel. Here is our lovely wheel tonight from wheeldecide.com. The categories that we have on tonight are Marisol's strength of movie release dates, Spinner's choice, Jackson's strength of comic book movies, George Clooney, action comedies, movie quotes, Oscars, Jackson's strength of new releases, opponent's choice, and Harry Potter. Marisol, you are in the lead. Would you like to spin first or defer?
I will spin first.
Okay. So this is Marisol's spin. And it lands on movie quotes. Would you like to keep that or spin again?
Let's spin again.
Okay.
I'll trust fate here.
Risking it for the biscuit.
With whatever you land on, and it lands on your strength of Harry Potter.
Okay.
So, and Tony, you're British. Do you want to read the Harry Potter questions?
Xenophobic.
Nationality.
All right. Yeah. Okay. So our first question in Harry Potter. In Harry Potter. Why am I saying? I'm going to just announce. I'm just going to say the subtitle. I'm not going to say Harry Potter and. All right. In Half-Blood Prince, what character is cursed by the necklace Harry suspects Draco Malfoy planted?
Katie Bell.
Katie Bell is correct for 2 points. We move on, going back a year or two. In Chamber of Secrets, what 3-worded phrase does Hagrid give to Ron and Harry.
Stop. I'll read this one.
All right. It's 2 a.m.
It's fine. It's fine. In Harry Potter and the Chamber of Secrets, what 3-word phrase does Hagrid give to Harry and Ron as he is taken to Azkaban?
Follow the spiders.
That is correct.
That's me, or
Yeah, you can do this one if you're not too tired.
I'm fine. I just needed. It was a tongue twister, okay?
It's okay.
All right. At the start of Deathly Hallows Part 1, how many fake Harry Potters were created using Polyjuice Potion?
How many fake ones, right?
How many fake Harry Potters?
6.
That is correct for 2 points.
Okay. And your pence ultimate, because I don't fear Brian. I regret that now. In Prisoner of Azkaban, what was the name of the song that is performed by the Hogwarts chorus and appears in the film's soundtrack?
Something Wicked This Way Comes.
That is incorrect.
Correct, Jackson, for the 2-point steal.
Is it just called Bubble?
Also incorrect. The title is Double Trouble.
Also, can we just ask everyone hands on screen? Thank you. Sorry. We get shouted out if we don't say it. And our last question, who composed the score for Deathly Hallows Parts 1 and 2?
Alexander Desplat.
That
is correct. So walking out with that with 8 points.
Yeah. Very good round. Oh, wait. Yep. Oh, yep. You're right. 8 points. So that does leave Marisol at 13, if I'm not mistaken, going in to into Jackson's round 2. So Jackson.
We're going to allow you a turn.
Yeah.
Good. I really didn't want to have to get every single question right in the last round. So,
yeah. Jackson, this is your spin. Lands on Oscars. You want to keep that or spin again?
Spin again, please.
Okay. And you're going to get stuck with movie release dates. Marisol, Other Strength. And I will give you that category. So your first question in movie release dates, the favorite category of Scott Mance. What year saw the release of Singin' in the Rain?
$1961.
Incorrect. Marisol for the 2-point steal.
$1953.
So close. The correct answer is 1952.
We'll get Brooklyn to send you a sandwich.
We call that a
Brooklyn, one or the other.
we call that a Brooklyn Vail over here. That's okay. It has happened to literally everyone. Your next question, Jackson, in movie release dates. What year saw the release of a film in the X-Men, the Expendables, and Planet of the Apes franchises?
2011.
Incorrect. Marisol for the 2-point steal.
2010.
Also incorrect.
It's 2014.
2014 is correct. Expendables 3, Days of Future Past, and Dawn of the Planet of the Apes. Your next question, Jackson. What year saw the release of Disney's Brother Bear?
2003.
That is correct for 2 points.
Don't ask me why I know that one out of every other one that has come up.
Your next question, your penultimate. The Mel Brooks films Blazing Saddles and Young Frankenstein were both released in what year?
1974.
That is correct for 2 points. And your final question in movie release dates. Risky Business was released in what year?
1986.
Incorrect. Marisol for the 2-point steal. Answer repeat in 5, 4.
1983.
That is correct for 2 points. So that is a big 2-point steal for Marisol as we go into round 3, 15-7, unless I can't math again.
15-7. Yep.
Okay, good.
You passed
Round
math.
3 is going to work like this. Our competitors are going to get to pick what they want for their 1, their 2, their 3, and their 4-point question. They're going to get to pick from these 6 categories: recent releases, directors, 2010s, family, musicals, action, adventure. We will let them pick their categories right now. We will get back to you right now. Okay, well, our competitors have picked what they want for their 1, their 2, their 3, and their 4-pointers here in round 3, our Pick Your Poison round. Jackson has picked his 1 in directors, his 2 in 2010s, his 3 in family, and his 4 in recent releases, whereas Marisol has picked her 1 in family, her 2 in action, her 3 in 2010s, and her 4 in directors. Since Jackson is behind by 8 points, I will be giving him his questions first. So, Jackson, your 1-pointer in the category of directors is: who directed the Train Spotting films? Five, 4, 3, 2.
Repeat the question.
Okay. I believe that is the second repeat for Jackson.
Mm-hmm.
So he has 1 left. Who directed the Train Spotting films? Five, 4, 3.
F. Gary Gray. I don't have it.
1. Correct answer was Danny Boyle. Danny Boyle. Okay. So if Jackson does not hit his 2-pointer in the category of 2010s, Marisol does win by way of TKO. So Jackson, your 2-pointer in 2010s. Who plays Olive Pendergast's father in Easy A? Five, 4, 3.
Repeat the question.
Your final repeat. Who plays Olive Pendergast's father in Easy A? Five, 4, 3, 2.
Tim Meadows.
And your winner, by way of technical knockout, Marisol McKee. The correct answer was Stanley Tucci.
The Tooch.
The Tooch. That was a great match, guys. Both we played really well. We're going to go to post-match interviews right now. So, Marisol, you won your debut. You played a great game. How are you feeling after that match?
I'm feeling amazing. I'm feeling awesome. I was just like go bottling all up, and now I won, and I feel good. I can now breathe. Everything can relax. I can stop clenching my butt. Everything can relax. Yeah, I feel good. My heart really goes out to Jackson. That was a great game. He knows his stuff, and that just that was a luck thing right there. If those situations had been reversed with the wheel, I would have been, the roles have been completely reversed. If he had spun recent releases, I know I'm really weak at that. I would have been looking at a deficit there going into round 3 with him. So I he played a great game, and I would look forward to playing him in the future. That being said, right now I'm really excited.
Yeah, you played a great game. You're 1-0, so you're starting off really well. 1-0 is a good way to start off your trivia career. So yeah, we're excited for what you can do next. Thank you for coming.
And also, you get to keep wearing your earrings, because if you did fail to get our Harry Potter questions correct, we would have demanded that you take them off.
It's okay. I got extras. It's all right.
Okay.
Thanks, guys. Thanks for having me.
Yeah, let's go over to Jackson. Jackson, how are you feeling about how that went? You played a good game. That was a really tough match. How do you feel?
I feel like, I could have done better, studied in a couple different areas a little bit more. But, sometimes that's just how the game goes. The places I'm focused on never come up. And then everything that I was like, oh, I feel okay at that, turns out, oh, way deeper dive than I was expecting. So, I end up missing it. And, that's perfectly okay. I came out here to answer some questions, and I definitely answered at least one question correct. So in the end, who's the real winner? The fans.
That's fair. And you're 0-1, but I think you're going to be a very dangerous 0-1. If I was 0-1, I would not want to have to play you, because that'd be a very tough match.
So I now play him.
We'll see, Tony. It depends on how nice you are. If you're not very nice, I might make you play him. But no, thank you for coming. You played a great game. This was a really great debut match. Tony, final thoughts?
Yeah, I think it was really a case of any given Sunday. That wheel round was really the biggest difference in that match. Like, if it spanned any other way, it could be a completely different story we're talking about today. Both showing a lot of bravery as well in their debut. None of them went to multiple choice in that second round, which is a very strong strategy to go for. Even if you're not 100% sure, try and get those points. That's such a good shout. Yeah, no, these guys were playing very, very courageously, very confidently. And I definitely am very impressed with that. So from Marisol, from Jackson, from Tony, and from me, myself, Kaleb, a little Boatman, this has been a Multiplex Movie Warzone. Stay classy, San Diego. Go.